The tension is mounting. We're keeping a close eye on growing concerns after a former Hamas leader called for worldwide protests tomorrow. Here at home, the NYPD says it will be ready for any possible unrest. News 4's Andrew Siff has been looking into that part of the story. He's on the Upper East Side with the city's security plan. Andrew.
Right, David, we should emphasize there's no specific threat to New York, not only to the city or to any religious targets. Nonetheless, you can see the heightened police presence at houses of worship like this one.
We are planning to hold services tomorrow night.
Rabbi Joshua Davidson told me he expects a strong turnout for Shabbat services tomorrow at Temple Emmanuel, one of the city's largest houses of worship. The NYPD has a visible presence here, and despite some community anxiety, canceling in-person services was not an option. Was that a consideration here at all?
It was not a consideration here. We are not unaccustomed to states of heightened security.
Governor Kathy Hochul said she's offered state resources to help the NYPD if needed.
Whether it's a yeshiva, a synagogue, or even we have so many museums and gathering places.
This afternoon, you could see added security at Grand Central. Commanders have ordered all officers to wear their uniforms, and they've postponed training to beef up manpower on the ground. All because of a general message about a day of action tomorrow. No specific threat, but some New Yorkers uneasy.
People are on edge right now, not only for us here, but for everyone overseas.
But the rabbi reminds New Yorkers that gathering, as hundreds did for this interfaith vigil Monday, is one of the best ways to feel less anxious.
People are looking right now to do something to show their support, and coming together in an act of solidarity can help people feel as if they are doing something.
And the rabbi here and at many other temples did say that anyone who feels too anxious to attend in person does now, in this modern age, have the ability to watch services online. Live on the Upper East Side, Andrew Siff, News 4 New York.
Andrew, some important information there. Thank you for that. Right now, it's just after 11 p.m. in the Middle East. You see this live look at Gaza City, where it is dark, lights out, where the Israeli airstrikes have been relentless again today. News 4's Chris Glorioso tracking the latest developments in our newsroom. Chris.
Natalie, the U.S. Secretary of State with a forceful statement of support for Israel today. But I want to warn you, one of the topics he addressed and which you're about to hear involves very graphic pictures of atrocities against babies allegedly committed by Hamas. The Israeli government posted those pictures to show the world. Meanwhile, Hamas and Israel now in a dangerous standoff over the lives of civilian hostages and civilian residents of Gaza.
The United States stands with Israel and with its people.
U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken showing support for Israel on day 6 of the war that began with Hamas slaughtering hundreds of Israelis and kidnapping 150 civilians. At a joint news conference with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, Blinken was asked about horrifying images shared by the Israeli government showing babies brutally killed by bullets and fire. The Prime Minister posting the graphic pictures on social media, writing, "Hamas is inhuman."
A baby, an infant, riddled with bullets. Soldiers beheaded. Young people burned alive. It's simply depravity in the worst imaginable way.
As Israel continued its airstrikes Thursday, the signs became clear Israeli leaders are preparing for a ground invasion of Gaza. The United Nations says nearly 340,000 Palestinians have been displaced by Israel's retaliatory strikes so far. This woman at a Gaza hospital saying 2 of her children were injured and 1 died when her apartment building was hit. Today, Israel's energy minister declared on social media there will be no electricity, no water, no fuel in Gaza until Israeli hostages are returned home.
I just need to explain why it's important that Israel does enter into Gaza. The first is they crossed into Israel. The border is completely wide open. We have to go in and push Hamas back.
Voicing unequivocal support for Israel's right to defend itself, today Secretary Blinken reiterated every possible precaution should be taken to protect innocent civilians in this war. The U.S. also urging other Middle Eastern nations to stay out of the conflict. On that note, Syrian state media reported today that Israeli missile strikes hit the country's two main airports. Israel has long believed Syrian targets are related to Iran's supply of weapons in the region.